Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Instead of opening a box, I'm going to respond to one of the comments that I had in one of my videos. So I recently had someone ask me for my methodology for sorting and inventorying cards, so I want to kind of go through that with you today. So when dealing with a large collection or a bulk purchase of cards, I recommend starting out with a pretty basic sort. I like to work in groups of 3, so for my initial sort, I'll create 3 stacks of cards, I'll separate all the white border cards, and then for the black border, I'll separate the cards that have a number and the set code in the lower left-hand corner of the card from those that do not, and that'll just be my initial sort. Now that you have the cards through the initial sort, you'll want to sort by set. You can either use the set code in the lower left-hand corner or the set image in the middle right. It's your choice. From there, I would sort the cards by color. Most Magic sets are sorted first by colorless, then white, followed by blue, black, red, green, multicolor or gold, then your artifacts, non-basic lands, and finally basic lands. If there are showcase, extended art, or other variants, they will usually come after the basic lands. The final sort is alphanumeric by color. Like I said, I like to work in sets of 3, and here's another example. I'll sort all the cards of a particular color alphabetically with all the cards that start A to E in one pile, F to M in a second pile, and finally N through Z in a third pile. You can choose any number of piles, any number of letter ranges. These just work for my brain. Then I simply take each stack and sort it by the actual letter. I prefer this double sorting method because it's a lot easier to make 3 stacks and then 5 to 6 stacks from those 3 than it is for me to make 26 different stacks, one for each letter of the alphabet. Plus, my sorting tray only has 15 slots, and working with 2 trays is a lot of back and forth. The last part of this comment was around how do I get set lists and current prices from Tcgplayer. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of different methods to do it, but here's a quick one. Here we are at tcgplayer.com in our favorite browser. Today I'm using Chrome. You can use Edge, you can use Brave, you can use Firefox. They all should work the same way. Simply go over to Magic, go to their price guide, choose the set that you're looking for. These are listed in the order in which they were released. You can use letters on your keyboard to kind of go through. In this case, I'm just continuously hitting the S key to find the set that I'm looking for. For today's example, I'm going to use the SLX set because it only has 9 cards in it, so this will be very quick. So if we grab the top left-hand corner of the very first picture, go all the way down to the bottom right-hand corner of View, we can do a copy on that. Then we can come over to Excel and we can paste that data in. Now when we look at this data, right, we're going card number 1, card number 2, 3, 5, and then down to 9. So they're not in order. They're currently in alphabetical order. Now you could pre-sort them in the website if you wanted to, but there's an easy way to do that here in Excel. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to unmerge the cells, and that's under the Home menu. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and take cells A1 and A2, and we're going to do a delete. And that will shift everything upward. So what that does is that aligns the names of the cards to the rarity, the card number, and the prices. Now these pictures are really hard to get rid of. So the easiest way that I've found is I'm going to highlight the data that I want. In this case, it's just basically columns A through D, because this is the secondary price, the buy list price, and this is just a link to view information. So I'm really just interested in the card name, the rarity, the number, and the current market value. So I will simply copy that. Then come over to my next spreadsheet or other sheet, right click, and I will do a paste special. And in this case, I will choose values. Okay, then my data all comes in, and I can then sort it however I'd like. In this case, I'm going to sort by column C because I want to sort by card number. And there we go. Now my data is sorted. I've got all the cards in order by number. I can take column C. I can cut it, I can then go over to the beginning and I can paste it, and then I could even add a header row, right? I could do card number, name, rarity TCG. I can highlight this column and I can add a dollar symbol to it. I can then highlight these. I can add filtering to the top. Hopefully this information was useful and of interest, and if so, please let me know by commenting on this video. Until next time, do something amazing.